Hello everybody, my name is Luca and I'm the business co-founder of Groovit, the social marketplace where people can directly book musicians for their event. This is me a few years ago back in Japan. I used to DJ professionally and produce tracks. However, I soon realized that I couldn't survive with the money I was making by selling my tracks online because the revenue cut was too low. So I had to perform more live. But if you're a musician and you want to perform live in venues, you need to convince a closed network of people and earn their trust, which often translates in playing for free. And that's why we built Groovit. Groovit is a social marketplace where people can directly book musicians in a more transparent and secure way. They can engage with them, and then they can also review their experience in order to enhance the experience of future users. Thanks to our model, every single person becomes a possible venue for musicians to perform live. We like to think of ourselves as the Airbnb for musicians booking. The way we make money is pretty straightforward. We take 15% on top of the booking price, and as we grow, we plan to add promotional activities and premium activities for both groups. The opportunity is big also because the market is huge. The live music segment is the only one that has been growing steadily in the music industry in the last 10 years. People love live music and they love to pay for it. This is the team behind Groovit. We are 3 persons. Myself, the business co-founder, with more than 10 years experience in the music industry as DJ, producer, and event organizer. Mario, our CTO, with 6 years experience in product management and software development. And Aldo, our experienced front-end engineer. In the last few months, we've been working very hard to be where we are today. In September, we joined 11 Startup Accelerator with just an idea, and in January, we released our platform officially for Berlin. And in less than a month, we already got some great results. 40% increase of sign-up from artist side and 4 confirmed booking through our platform. Today we are here because we are looking to raise 200,000 euro in order to strengthen even further our team and most importantly, increase promotional and marketing activities around our brand in order to dominate the German market in the next few months. We are doing this because we believe every talented musician should have an opportunity to make a living with their music. And that's why we built Groovit. Thanks for listening and looking forward to connect afterwards.
Good timing. Good timing.
Yeah, the pitch is good. A quick question about your strategy. You have a typical marketplace problem where they might go around you and you will not get the booking fee. You should probably mention how you deal with that.
How do you lock them into the marketplace?
Well, the idea is to create the transparent booking.
Right, but you're charging 15%. So if it's too transparent, they just say, "Oh,
on top of it.
Look, it's a directory."
On top of it, so basically, what happens is that the price that you see on the platform,
I understand,
is exact, but they don't know. You wouldn't know. I mean, you know because I'm telling you.
Who pays that to you?
If you book
the artist
musician.
or
No.
the person booking?
You.
Okay, so if I don't want to pay it, why don't I just contact the artist directly?
You could.
Right. So that's a typical marketplace problem?
Yeah.
So you have to, and anybody that's invested in those marketplaces, and that's the type of investors you want, you want to deal with that. That's a big problem for marketplaces.
How would you recommend? I mean,
that's a different conversation, but yeah, that's a big problem for marketplaces that you have to bring up in your presentation, because any investor that invests in marketplaces is going to look at that. It's a big factor.
It's okay right, yeah. It's okay right now, like I said, in the 2.5-minute pitch, it just is something worth mentioning. I remember we talked about this as well too, whether what kind of trust things are you putting in place? Are you handling the payments for them? Like what are these kind of things to lock them in? Exactly what Vitaly sort of mentioned. So, even if it doesn't come up in your pitch, if you're going to talk to an investor, this is going to come up.
Okay.
So if you don't have an answer, likelihood of them investing is going to be very low.
Okay.
It's called, there's actually a really good post. If you send me an email later, I might find it. It's called, it's a leakage, marketplace leakage.
Okay.
Who was it? Horowitz. I think Ben Horowitz wrote it. Yeah. Something recent about that.
Okay.
The other thing is, what's your ask? How much do you raise? How much do you want to raise?
200,000 euro.
Oh, that you want to raise. I thought that was what you previously raised.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, so you bootstrapped all this way.
We got into the accelerator program.
Okay.
That helped us through the last.
Okay,
few
so
months.
you want to kind of at the end you want to wrap up and say we've done all this on X amount of money through 11 our previous
so
investors, blah blah blah. Okay. Now we're raising. So kind of wrap it up and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Oh, and I used to be a rave promoter when I was a kid.
Say it again, sir.
I was a rave promoter when I was 17.
No, you're a drug dealer.